Right, hello everyone, this is Product Shard, and welcome to this week's Wednesday-Thursday commentary, where I basically just talk about stuff and answer questions that people have asked in last week's episode. Now, the gameplay that you'll be seeing in the background is me using an assault shield in Search and Destroy. To start off with, I don't know if we'll get to the second gameplay, but me and Alex were trying this earlier, and I failed, basically. So I decided to go back to the old MW3 way of using it with the akimbo pistols, and when they get close you basically switch out to them with fast hands and spray the people down. And you'll just see me, I don't do too bad. It's not the best game ever, but it was quite fun, and I have got Flak Jacket just in case you think I'm a massive sponge. But first question, the only question from last week, which came from Kirill, amazingly, is what are my opinions on the PlayStation 4 reveal? And my answer to that is, first of all, if you want to know what I thought, then go onto my Twitter and follow me on there, and you can read all the stuff that I put. But basically, who really cares about the PS4? I don't mean to start like a console war, but the only decent part of that was the people revealing their games. The PlayStation 4, like Sony, basically said it has a screen. Well, no, it doesn't have a screen. But the controller, it has a touchpad. The PlayStation 4 has RAM, and it has a processor, and it has lots of stuff. But it didn't actually tell you anything about like their specs or anything. It didn't show you a picture of the PlayStation 4. So I don't know what they're trying to avoid at that point. But basically, they didn't really tell you anything interesting about the PlayStation 4 itself, except for there is a share button. But the most interesting part of that was the actual games that are coming out on it. People showing like the new stuff, what you can do with the technology that's in the PlayStation 4, that they didn't explain themselves, but the games kind of explained how they can be used. So there's a game like, what was it called? It was like Drive Club or something, where it's basically like clans and stuff can race against each other, and it's all integrated together, and you can challenge people and like race them in real time, and like set up teams. I don't really know. I can't. It was quite a while ago, so I don't remember much of it. But that was one of the things I thought was pretty cool, and get tomahawked. But yeah, the games was the best bit of it. The rest of the reveal was pretty bad, and I ended up turning it off halfway through. So that's my opinion on that. Now, on to more pressing matters, definitely, other than the PS4. It's not very urgent or anything. Is I might go back to doing, like, Ninja Defuse montages. I've done all the maps, which took a long time, and was quite, like... You can't really go for clips on other maps until you've got the ones on those, because you have to put everything into that, rather than, like... If you get a really easy map to defuse on, and the one you haven't got yet, like up on the voting system, then you basically have to vote for the one that you haven't got, and normally the ones that were left till last, or left up till just before now, or the ones I've just covered, are the ones that are really, really difficult to get. So it takes me like 10, 20 attempts to actually get the defuse, or I don't get them at all, in the case of Hydro. But now I've done that, I've actually been able to go back to just voting for the easy maps to get diffusers on, basically, and just it's been a lot more fun. So I've been able to rack up quite a few diffusers, which I can probably use, and make a decent montage, which should be fun for you if you've been watching my like Ninja Defuse tutorial stuff. Then I'm guessing you are someone that likes ninja diffusing, and I've got some decent ones, so that should be good. That will be going up this weekend, I think. But if people want me to do one like every week, which like make it a series kind of thing, then I may need help from other people, and this is an opportunity for you to get involved if you want. I will basically ask people if they have any ninja diffusers, then to send them in. You can either... One sec, I'll turn the volume down on this. You can either like send it to me. If you have any way of recording it, then record it, upload it as private, if it's like just the Ninja Defuse. Try and get some decent theatre angles on it and stuff if you want it to be chosen over other ones. Then send it to me, like send me a personal message, or send me a message on, well no, do it on YouTube. Just send me the video and put in the, like, send in the message that it's for the Ninja Defuse montage, and I'll use that. And if I get enough people doing that regularly, then I might be able to make it into a series and do it every week. And it'll give you guys a chance to get involved, show people that, like, if you have a Ninja Defuse channel, then I'll put all the names up of people who helped, like as their Ninja Diffusers are on. So leave me your gamer tag as well, or your channel link. But for those of you who don't have a channel, don't record, don't do anything like that, but just enjoy Ninja Diffusing for fun, if you send me a message on Xbox, my gamer tag is Product Shard. You should, well, you might know that by now. But if you do, then send me a message just saying I've got some Ninja Diffusers on my theatre, and I will go on there. Well, I'll try and find a way to go on there, because I'm finding it difficult to, like, find people that I'm not friends with at this moment, and being able to get onto their channel and, like, well, they're like theatre kind of thing, and watch videos they've got, and then I can record it with my Elgato and, like, involve you as well. So you don't need any way to record, you just need to get some decent diffusers. Let me know in a message and I'll go and check them out. Again, like, name them Ninja Diffuse for Product Gamers, and I'll know which one it is, and hopefully you'll get chosen. And yours will be on there, and I'll put your name on it and give you a big round of applause and stuff, which will all be fun. But that is up to you guys if you want that. I'll also make a video just about it, showing people how to save the clips to their theatre, if people seem to like that idea. And I'll also mention it in the actual Ninja Defuse montage at the end, or at the weekend, because not as many people watch this as do the Ninja Defuse tutorials. So if you think that's a good idea, then let me know, or just wait for it this weekend, and it should be pretty fun. I've racked up some nice diffusers over the last few months, which has all been good fun. Me and Alex were, like, trying to trap people with assault shields the other day, and we managed to get one of them. So it's things like that, which have taken a while, but it should be the best of the best of quite a long time. But obviously if I was only doing it every week and it was just me, it would kind of get a little bit worse and worse every week, because I would have less and less time to get the diffusers. As I start putting out more videos and stuff, then I have less time to do the Ninja Diffusing part. But if you guys doing it, then that's basically, like, well, depending on how many people it is, that's a good 20, 30, like, potentially, that could be getting Ninja Diffusers for a whole week and make it very, very good. And if you contribute every week, or, like, for multiple weeks, then I could set up, like, a little shout out kind of thing, or showing people that you are a very nice subscriber and you have helped me in many, many ways. So I hope that is interesting for some of you. I know I've gone on about it for quite a long time, but we will move on to the next topic, which is the best game that has come out in a long time. Now, as you can see, this game is called Runner 2. Now, it's the sequel to Runner 1, which has been out for a very long time, and if you're into indie games at all, then you have probably heard of it, you've probably played it, but I'm assuming most people that have subbed to this channel, as it's like COD, don't play indie games as much. But this is a game that has come out on Steam if you're on PC, or Xbox Live Arcade, and the PlayStation 4 network, I think, and it is like a little indie game. It's a platformer. On Steam it's 10 quid, I'm assuming it's the same on, like, Xbox and PlayStation 4, no, PlayStation 3, sorry. Reminiscing about the old PlayStation 4. And as you can see, you go through levels and you jump and you slide and you don't kick yet, not in this, but you unlock different things that you can do to get through the levels, and it gets more and more difficult as you go through the game, and it is probably one of the funnest experiences in a game that I've had in a long time. As you can hear from the music, like, in the background, the music is a huge part of this game. It kind of grows as you go through the level. As you see me hit these, like, red pluses, a new layer of music is added, and I basically just wanted to say to people that this game, I spent, well, it came out yesterday, day before, and I pre-ordered it like 3 days before, and you got Runner 1 if you pre-ordered it for free. And I spent something like 10 hours in 3 days on that game, and it was absolutely brilliant. I loved that game. Even though I only played it for like 3 days, and now Runner 2 has come out, and I've managed to play it for a while, and it is so much better than the first one, and I can see myself playing this game a huge amount. It's kind of like a score attacking thing where you get different amount of points for every obstacle you go over, every gold bar you get, and you gotta like, well, I guess you can try and go for like the highest scores, but I personally just go for all the gold and try and get it like these triple perfects on each level, so that I can try and 100% it and get the cool achievements at the end. So you may see more videos of like this gameplay. I doubt it, because people probably wouldn't like that. But if I do get stuck for gameplay, I may use this kind of thing, because it is a brilliant game. If you're just getting bored at the moment, or you want something kind of, you need a new game where you can just sit down for half an hour and play it. It's not like COD where if you only have 10-15 minutes, you may not get through a whole game, or it takes ages to load up your Xbox and COD and do all that, and you don't have time for that. Then this is a great little substitute. It's only like 10 quid, and it will give you hours and hours of gameplay. I seriously guarantee that. And it's just a nice little thing that you can get for yourself if you are getting bored, and just give it a go. Just look it up on YouTube. For other people, look up Northern Lion, BIT.TRIP Runner 2. Let's look at. I'll probably put it in the description if you want to look at it. And it will just give you a bit more information about this. But this is a great little game that I thought was worth mentioning, because it's like the only other game I have bought in like, I don't know, 2 or 3, probably longer than that, since COD came out. I think I've bought Far Cry 3 and this. So I don't buy many games, but this is a very, very good one. So if you don't have enough money for Far Cry 3 or for the well, I guess you could buy one DLC for COD. But if you can't buy the Season Pass or something, then spend your money on this and you will not be disappointed. You'll probably see from the gameplay if it's your sort of game, but it is very, very fun and very light-hearted. And it'll just, whenever you play it, it'll get you in a good mood. So, hopefully this has been useful commentary, and hopefully the gameplay has been a bit of entertainment and something a bit different. So cheers for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.